Welcome to VNa's Daily Bulletin, and here are the headlines.
Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng attends opening ceremony of the ASEAN-China Expo and China-ASEAN Business Investment Summit in China. UN Food and Agriculture Organization values Vietnam's strength in rice production and aquaculture. Ho Chi Minh City praises 80-year-old traffic night.
Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng attended the opening ceremony of the 9th ASEAN-China Expo and the China-ASEAN Business Investment Summit in Nanning City, Guangxi Province of China on September 21st.
The event also saw the participation of Chinese Vice President Xi Jinping, Myanmar President Thein Sein, Laos Prime Minister Thongsin Phamavong, and government leaders from several ASEAN countries. The two events are annual activities jointly held by the Chinese Trade Ministry and the 10 ASEAN countries, and also attract several countries outside the region. Addressing the opening ceremony, Xi Jinping said economic trade and investment cooperation between ASEAN and China has been expanded over the recent past. ASEAN member states have also become leading economic and investment partners of China, he added. By July 2012, investment between China and ASEAN had reached nearly $100 billion. Myanmar President Thein Sein, on behalf of ASEAN's leaders, said since establishing relations in 1991, cooperation between ASEAN and China has been consolidated, bringing many benefits to all concerned. To ASEAN countries, the exhibition plays an important role in strengthening economic and trade exchanges, as well as in many other fields. The Expo has become one of the major instruments in realizing an ASEAN-China free trade area. The president said that ASEAN became China's largest investment partner in 2009, and two-way trade in 2011 increased by 29% over 2010, with a total export value of $11 billion. China's foreign direct investment to the group last year also doubled that a year earlier. On September 20th, Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng cut the ribbon opening the Vietnamese stands and then toured the stands belonging to other ASEAN countries. Vietnam has the biggest number of stands among the ASEAN countries to take part in the Expo. This year, Vietnam has 200 stands belonging to 90 enterprises from 18 cities and provinces on a 3,500 square meter site. On the same day, Prime Minister Dũng arrived in Hanoi, concluding his two-day trip to attend the two events in China.
A Singaporean naval vessel anchored at Dien Support in the central city of Da Nang on September 21st. The ship, with 226 officers and sailors aboard, is on its 6-day visit to the city.
The ship's crew was received by local leaders and officials from the Municipal Foreign Department of the Ministry of National Defense, the Naval Command, the Municipal Military High Command, Border Guard High Command, and Department of Foreign Affairs. They are scheduled to pay courtesy visits to the Municipal People's Committee, the High Command for Military Zone 5, and representatives from Vietnam's Naval High Command. The Singaporean crew will play volleyball with Vietnamese sailors, visit a Vietnamese naval ship, and take a tour of Da Nang City. The ship also handed over equipment for Vietnamese landing craft.
Director General of the UN Food and Agriculture Organization, Jose Gradiano da Silva, has said Vietnam has special strength in rice production and aquaculture. He made the statement while receiving Ambassador Nguyễn Hoàng Long, Vietnam's permanent representative to FAO, in Rome on September 21st.
The UN agency leader spoke highly of Vietnam's contributions to FAO activities, especially in the fields of the country's strength and experience, such as rice production and aquaculture. He said Vietnam should share its experience with other countries, especially those in Africa, adding that he wants Vietnam to continue to positively take part in the South-South cooperation. Ambassador Long affirmed Vietnam's policy of attaching importance to poverty reduction and hunger alleviation, as well as agricultural and rural development. He highly valued FAO's assistance to Vietnam and the role played by the organization's Director General in the cause of poverty reduction in the world. The organization has so far conducted more than 400 projects in the Southeast Asian nation. The projects focused on supporting sustainable agriculture, food security, nutrition, forestry, and aquaculture.
A groundbreaking ceremony was held on September 21st for 2x2 of the Ormond 1 thermal power plant in the Mekong Delta city of Cần Thơ.
It is being built with about $35 million in official development assistance loan from Japan. 2x2, with a total capacity of 330 megawatts, will be constructed by Sojitz Corporation of Japan and Dalian Industrial Company of the Republic of Korea under the supervision of Japan's Tokyo Electric Power Service Company. Ormond 1 thermal power plant has a total capital of $462 million. Its turbine 1 started operation in 2009. Once completed in the second quarter of 2015, turbine 2 will generate about 1.9 billion kilowatt-hours of electricity annually and supply power for 62 industrial zones in the Mekong Delta region.
An arts performance program took place in the southern province of Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu on September 21st, marking the opening of the Vietnam Republic of Korea Cultural Week.
The traditional relations and multifaceted cooperation between Vietnam and the Republic of Korea has developed strongly over the past 20 years, especially in politics, diplomacy, economics, investment, trade, culture, and education. The Republic of Korea has become an important economic partner of Vietnam in Asia. Recently, Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu province has promoted exchange and cooperation with organizations, associations, and localities of the country with the aim of sharing information and supporting each other in many fields, as well as deepening the partnership between the two countries. The event provides the two sides with a chance to introduce cultural and arts characteristics of both sides through activities such as photo exhibition, culinary exchange, film screening, and sports activities.
At the corner of Lê Quang Định and Nguyễn Văn Đậu streets in Bình Thạnh district, Ho Chi Minh City, a familiar figure is the 80-year-old woman who mends punctures and sometimes helps with traffic congestion.
Nguyễn Thi Giới does jobs that used to be reserved for men. At her work, Giới fixes bicycles and motorbikes with punctures. Her most valuable sets are tools and a jerry can of petrol to sell to people who have run out. Not only is she a savior for passers-by, Giới also directs vehicles when there are traffic jams. The junction at Lê Quang Định and Nguyễn Văn Đậu is very crowded and busy at rush hour. Therefore, the old woman holding a stick and controlling the traffic has become a familiar sight to local people. When traffic jams happen, I stand at the middle of the two lanes to direct the traffic. I whistle to signal to them to go the right way. After a while, they usually understand me and follow my directions. Zoe doesn't remember when she first started doing this job. She only remembers that there were no traffic lights at the junction and that many people did not have any knowledge of the driving laws. Nowadays, not all passers-by follow her directions, but a lot of people are moved by her actions. Zoe has a very enthusiastic heart and not many people act like her. In spite of the problems that walking on the street gives her, Zoe is still optimistic and does a lot of helpful things for the community. She was awarded the title Traffic Knight on January 19, 2012 for her great contributions to the transport sector, in the hope that her lovely, helpful attitude catches on, making it easier for everyone to get around the city.
We have covered all the stories for today. Thank you for watching and see you next time.